From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. About to get started here, and on the hill, the big righty, Bowden Francis. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to go here. And now the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that's in for a strike. And a new season is officially underway. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And now it's going to be Ramon Urias.
1-0.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Mateo now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Francis, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. That misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low,
3.
and now 3-1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in Toronto. Pitching in our game today, Trevor Rogers. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Laureano trying to get there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the lineup the Blue Jays are rolling out there to start 2025. Chris, they're hoping to get back on track this year after a disappointing season.
Indeed, and they were a preseason dark horse pick last year, Boog, and things just never really clicked for them. It's been almost a decade since they've won a postseason game. Maybe this is the year they break through.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Slings it across, 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Foul ball there.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's inside, and it's 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Mullins makes the play, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Tyler O'Neill. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Francis back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Runner at first with no outs here. Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, right side, and that is Springer. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
O'Neill, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Runner on the move. Fouls one off. 2-2. And delivers outside. Sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here on opening day. Not close with that one, and the count now even up. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Looking for his first big league hit right here, and that's way high. 1-0. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that misses. They're now 3-1. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw. The tag. Safe. On the board first. It's 1-zip.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one catches the corner for a strike. Upstairs. And 1-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. And a base hit into right. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's George Springer to start it off. And there's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Ground ball right side. Slings to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. A little bit high. And that is ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. Gary Sanchez now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that Unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And there's a ball.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Springer. And there's two down. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Went down on strikes his first time through. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. And takes low for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Two outs. This one popped up. Jimenez. And that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Not even close there. Ball one. And another ball. Hit in the air, left field. And there's one away. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the 4th and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one called a strike. 0-1. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Max Scherzer, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Manoah warming up as well. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Kirk to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
O'Hearn in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's off the inside corner. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. To the right side, Jimenez fires over to first. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fouled off. He was late. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. O'Hearn makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that
Ball
is
two.
downstairs. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one at the knees for a strike. That one
Ball
way
2.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2, Tim.
That one just missing inside. 3-2 now. Blue Jays down a run. Too high, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ramon Laureano. Francis back to work. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And they had their first base runner since the second inning.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bowden Francis is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Max Scherzer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Man at first, one away. Scherzer to first. Laureano back in on a dive. So here's Scherzer. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Next pitch way upstairs. Scherzer deals. Mad Max notches the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the lineup flips over. Gary Sanchez getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Now a long throw home. Oh, he botches it.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Leo Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. And that skips into there. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. So up next, Andres Jimenez. Caught looking his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. This one popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-zip. And we're back. Now, Jorge Mateo. Max Scherzer back to work. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
O'Neill up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Just missed.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and foul ball. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And the slider just misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. On the ground to short. Jimenez zips it to first, and O'Neill is retired. Two down, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Inside. And that's ball one.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's way outside. Now 2-2. That one almost got him. That one ripped. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Cedric Mullins sends it out. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here is Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Bradish.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's the DH, Addison Barger. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That misses. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Andrew Kittredge is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. McDermott also throwing. So now 1-2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. The Orioles leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
And that's through there for a strike. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Slider misses outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
This one in the air. O'Hearn under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Laureano comes up to hit.
A walk, and he's also singled.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Gunnar Henderson. And that misses. Ball 1. Swanson in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. So man aboard, Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Henderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
No balls, 2
save.
strikes.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. And downstairs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses way outside. Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 3 and the Jays nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And the batter is George Springer. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Out to center. 1 away. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a foul ball. Pulls that one foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Mullins whips it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Leo Jimenez. The 1-0. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lucas headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Kittredge done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Coming on for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. 2 out. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one the other way. On to O'Hearn. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alek Manoah. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
0 for 3 in this one.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And there's the strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So a man at first. Jorge Mateo digs in now. Way high. Urias on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 3. That's down and in. A slider missed. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. That clips a corner.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the mark there. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. In the air, left field. Lucas on his way over. And that is that. 1 left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 3-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Addison Barger. Soto back to work. Just missed. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So now back to the top of the order.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gregory Soto won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn things over to the righty, Chase McDermott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 1. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball at
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And there's one down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In there at the knees. And it's 1-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green. Well, 1-run game, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ramon Laureano now at the plate. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada.
And another ball. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Man at second. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That clips the corner. Outside low, and it's a full count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. And now, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch misses. Late swing fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Fought off foul. That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. The 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista. A chance at his first save of the year. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One-run game, bottom 9. Hit in the air, right field. Laureano. 1 up, 1 down. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 down, base is empty. And fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that drops in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Bautista is just 1 strike away. That one is upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Inside corner for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Joey Loperfido. He'll be patrolling center field. Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Urias.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the 9th, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Substitution being made at first. On to run for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Go-ahead run on base. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. And he pops up the bunt. To first, just got him. And he was burning up the baseline.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That misses.
Nope, that's a
ball
ball.
1.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first in time, and O'Neill is retired. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chad Green done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. That one missed. And now the runner breaks for the plate, trying to bunt his way on. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost him an out. A perfect play, and a big one this late in the game.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, safe. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Jackson Holliday. He's the new third baseman. Pinch hitter coming on, Will Wagner.
That was a big spot to hit in off the bench. Down a run and leading off. They really need a quality AB here.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. One out left for the Blue Jays. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. A 1-run lead here in extra innings.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That one at triple digits. .101 catches the top of the zone for a strike. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.